Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So before I get started, in case you couldn't tell, I'm pretty much in pitch blackness here. We have storms rolling in and out. I've been trying to get to this reading all day. And I could lose internet again. If that happens and you notice in the reading that there's some dicing and splicing, it will only be because of that. So anyway, happy birthday, Virgo, to our Virgo sun signs. Sending you so much love and wishing you only good things, good health, happiness, prosperity for your next trek around the sun. It's September's a quiet month. Virgo season's a little quieter. We're in the midst of the retrograde parade. We have Venus just stationed direct in Leo, so that's good, but she has to finish out her retrograde cycle. But Jupiter jumped into the mix and took her place, so he's retrograde in Taurus. That actually works out pretty well for us in terms of good fortune and good money and good yummy goodness, okay? So don't worry about Jupiter as much. But the retrograde parade to me is a time of just kind of recharging my batteries. This is always a time of year where I sort of reflect, reevaluate, reassess, recommit, realign. And that's all the re-words of the retrogrades. It's also a time of reconnection, reunion, reconciliation. So never be surprised if someone from the past reappears at this time of year, okay? This is a general reading, not a private reading, so it may not resonate for all of you. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. If you are interested in a private reading, they are available. My September calendar is open. There's a link in the description box below that will take you to the booking page. I only release a couple of dates since it's first come, first serve. So if there's something there, just book it. If you're interested, you can scroll down and read the testimonials of people who have had recent private readings as well, so you can get a feel for their experiences. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about for today. I'm pulling from Sword of Light to activate the reading. Let's see what the message is. You could be here as a cross watcher for a Virgo too. Keep that in mind. This one feels good. Oh, I like this card. 32. The way forward is open. You are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Yes, X marks the spot. And this word here, if you can see it, says joy. Feels like eureka. The way forward is open. Possibilities and opportunities abound. You're being guided forward. That is a lovely message, especially for those of us celebrating birthdays. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we will get the details from the clarifiers. Here we go for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Lovers. Beautiful. So there's reunion for some with our beloveds, and what's crossing us is the journey, the choosing of the path. So here's the thing with the Lovers card. Both of these cards are cards of choice. And in our sacred connections, we're dealing with two souls that have free will. So the challenge is, are you walking the same path? Are you choosing each other at this point of the journey? The Two of Wands is asking you, what do you want in a world of possibilities, right? Because it says right here, the way forward is open. In a world of possibilities, what do you want? Which path is likely to get you there? And what do you need to set in motion so that it arrives? So that's the energy of the Two of Wands in the challenge position. There it is, arriving. In your unconscious awareness, you're one step ahead of me. This is what once we set it in motion. The Three of Wands is the ships coming in, so there's some anticipation there. I love it. In the past, Two of Swords, another card of choice and decision, getting clear. It also sort of shows me that at some point along the way, you realized you were at a crossroads moment. So the shutting out all the noise and going within to listen to yourself, to listen to your own inner wisdom. This is probably something that you've been working through for a little while. In your conscious awareness, King of Cups, yes, the keeper of your heart. Seven of Wands in the near future. So that kind of feels, let me see what's coming up. Spirit's talking to you about the Page of Cups, Death card and the hidden energies, and the Fool going forward. So Spirit's talking to you first about a message from the heart, something that may be spoken, it may be written, it may be something that just comes across your energy field, but you pick it up as sincere. So sometimes the Page of Cups in reverse can be a little wishy-washy. We'll see with the clarifiers, but it feels to me like this is you taking a stand. Seven of Wands. I know what I want. I've chosen the path. I will accept no substitutions. I want someone who's emotionally available and who speaks to me from their heart. And then in the hidden energies, we have the Death card. We'll see how that comes through with the clarifiers, but it feels to me like it represents a change. It represents some form of transformation, because then going forward, we have the Fool. It's like a big, giant leap for love here is sort of how it's coming through. So let's let the clarifiers help us out. Yeah, sorry I'm so washed out, but even with all this pink on, I still look white as a ghost. Oh well. Okay, so let's look at the Lovers and the Two of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, there you are, Virgo, Nine of Swords. Again, this is coming up as the challenge is what you're choosing and your worry and concern about being chosen in return. So the Hermit here, it's just, to me, representing that energy of how well you know yourself, your groundedness, putting your attention on yourself. What do you need? What do you want? What will help you feel grounded? Because with this Nine of Swords underneath, it suggests that in unconscious awareness, your mind is running through a lot of things sort of in terms of like a preoccupation with something that can upend your sense of stability and groundedness. So you want to be taking care of yourself. You want to operate from that wisdom of self-knowledge, insight, introspective energy here with the Hermit. As you make this choice and you worry and consider, is that choice being chosen by my beloved? It's not something you have any control over. So this is pretty much saying, know thyself, follow your own path, become your own guide, try to worry a little bit less. I know that's easier said than done, because with that Two of Wands, if you choose your path and create your plan of action, something is sure to arrive. Even if it doesn't take the form that you expect, the expectation is the problem. Okay, so I feel like I keep saying this, but it feels to me like it's very much a retrograde experience of shifting out of expectation and coming more from anticipation, that sense of surprise. I've set my intentions. I've initiated actions that support those intentions, that are in alignment with it. My head and my heart are aligned. I believe that I'm worthy of that which I intend. Got it? And then something happens and it's like, ooh, that's exciting. I didn't even see that as a possibility. Okay, so I'm just starting to show you what, where is the anxiety coming from? It can come from expectation. So dial that back into something more anticipatory. Okay, we're looking at the Three of Wands. There's Leo, the World, and the King of Pentacles. So now we have the King and Queen. Yeah, in your unconscious awareness, there's some anticipation of overcoming obstacles, closing out a difficult cycle, beginning a new cycle, and having this person show up for you. That's the goal. That's the plan, Stan. And yeah, we can be worried, especially if we've been flying solo for a while, as the hermit can often do. But it feels like in your unconscious awareness, you're aware that there's something that has to be overcome. And these two help each other. And they're bound to, you can see, well, it's hard to see with the lighting, but she has that infinity symbol above her head. They're connected across time and space. So you would both need to kind of overcome the obstacles and close out old cycles, old lessons. That's Saturn there in the World card, and then move forward. That's why I'm feeling this Death card is representational of your person being totally changed. Something new and different is about to approach you. So let's see the Two of Swords. In the past, I kind of feel like I'm seeing you asking yourself a question. Is this person that I'm dealing with just being a little complacent, or are they completely closed off? Because there's a big difference. Someone who's a little complacent just sort of feels like, well, I don't want to push, I don't want to push the issue. Things are going pretty well. Why rock the boat? You know what I'm saying? Where the Four of Pentacles would be very shut down, very guarded, very closed off. And underneath, I think you were trying to work that through. So that's part of the Two of Swords, is getting clarity. I have to make an important decision here. What am I really dealing with? What is the obstacle that has to be overcome? And I do feel on some level that it had to do with this person's emotional availability. And therefore, in those difficult moments when they weren't showing up for you, the question was, why not? Is it because they're closed off to me? Or is it because they've just grown complacent and too comfortable in their discomfort? So let's see the King of Cups in your conscious awareness. Ten of Wands, High Priestess, Page of Wands. On some level, you have this inner knowing that it's time to offload a lot of heavy karma and sort of have a new, fresh outlook, a more positive disposition, be open to good news, especially with regard to somebody who has such a powerful hold on your heart. And I don't mean that in a negative sense. I mean, this is someone that you deeply cherish and that loves you as well. And I'm just feeling like there's been this burden. You've been tethered to your own little personal rain cloud for long enough. And I just feel like on some level, intuitively, even though you may be in separation from this person, at 5D, there's a feeling of connectedness around, can we just let this go? Can we just unburden ourselves and begin again, have a fresh start? So because the Page of Wands is coming in the unconscious awareness, for those of you who are new, welcome. When I pull from the bottom of the deck, which I do at every little point throughout the reading, I'm tapping into unconscious awareness or something playing out behind the scenes. In this case, it feels like the unconscious awareness is, I just want to hear from them, something positive. Let's begin again. Fresh start, good news, uplifted, lighthearted, doesn't take itself too seriously, because there's something that's been weighing this connection down for a while. And you know what it is. So for those of you in separation, that's the energy I think you're showing up with. For those of you that are in some form of communication, it's your intuition that's speaking to you right here. What are the possibilities? What path forward is open? What has to be released? Ten of Wands. What's in the way of the path? What do you need to clear out of the way? So it's coming through more as just your intuitive awareness of the situation. So let's look at the Seven of Wands in the near future. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Okay, so you want this new beginning. That's great. And you're just not sure where it exists or how to make it happen. The Seven of Wands is that this is what I want. I'm aware of what I want. Fresh starts, new beginning, a big ass offer, whatever it is from this person or in a whole new situation for some of you. But there's some confusion and some stuff and options that have to be processed on an emotional level. Two of Pentacles, as you weigh out the situation. Some of you may actually end up feeling a bit torn. That's another part of the Two of Pentacles. Which way do I go? I know what I want and I'm not going to settle for less. So that's the Seven of Wands. The Two of Pentacles is like, yeah, but I'm a little torn about how to make that happen. How to make that final choice. And the Seven of Cups comes in with all the options and all the emotional processing. It can be a little bit confusing, especially if you happen to be receiving mixed messages from your person. But in unconscious awareness, you know what you want. You want an offer of commitment, or you want a new beginning, either within this connection or in a whole new direction. Okay? And that's something that may take a little bit of time to process. It doesn't happen overnight, but it looks like you're heading in that direction. So let's see what Spirit says about the Page of Cups. Lovers again. Yeah. Feel like Spirit's telling you that whatever message you receive from your person, it's coming from the heart. They haven't given up on you or the connection. You're the love of their life. You are their beloved. They would choose you again and again and again. So you have to decide. Is it time to throw in the towel, or do you have a little bit more gasoline in the tank to keep pushing forward? So I do feel like this is more about this person's message to you than it is about you to them. But it's all a choice. That's why the Lovers is here twice. And the Lovers is a card of choice, as I said, and you've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, the only two that's missing so far is the Two of Cups. And that's what this whole reading is about. So let's see the Death card. In the hidden energies, Three of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Wands. Your person is, like I said, the new and improved version. They want the reconciliation, very common at this time of year, a cause for celebration. For those of you where there's been some other meddlesome, bothersome people in the mix, this person wants to put an end to that. They're coming in with an open heart, with the emotional maturity, with the emotional availability, with the desire to reignite the torch of passion. You're coming in with just a page. This person's coming in with the ace, saying, I can do better than that. Let's go. So I'm seeing the Death card as both a release of things that have been in the way, but also a change in this person's emotional availability. Growth, change, and transformation are the keywords for the Death card. Scorpio energy, it rules the 8th house. So it feels pretty positive to me overall. This person has released a lot, has grown a lot, has changed a lot, has transformed a lot, and they're sort of ready to reignite. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles all underneath the deck. Okay, so the ace we're missing here is the Ace of Swords, which is the aha moment, which is the revelation, which is the reveal, the truth bomb. So let's see, that might come out in the extended too yet. So they're connected. Here, let's look at the Fool in the outcome position. The Star. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is perfect. So it's, it's about healing the sadness, the regrets of the past, the mistakes of the past. It's not too late. You can still take that chance. It's still worth the risk. The dream can still come true. The miracle can still appear. You are bound to this person, soulmates, twin flames, sacred connection indeed. And I feel like what's coming is an opportunity for a lot of deep healing. So be open to that. If you're open to it, then this is your message. If you're not, then this is not your reading, because I feel like it's on its way. Once you choose that path without worrying about what they do, that's really important, right? No expectation on the other. Anticipation maybe with some measure of excitement, but no expectation. I feel once you release that expectation and make the choice from your heart, everything kind of falls into place and realigns to your path. So it looks really beautiful. Before I tell you the astrology here, there is a link to the extended in the first sentence of the description box. We're going to look at this King of Cups. We're going to see how he shows up. I'm saying he because it's a king, doesn't have to be a man. How he sees the situation at this time, how he sees you, thinks about you, or feels about you, depending on the cards that come through, his intentions toward this connection and you going forward. So that's what we'll do in the extended. Before I get drowned out by the lawn guys, can't believe they're going to mow in the rain and on an off day, but they've been trying all week, I suppose. We have the Lovers is out twice. That's Gemini. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Hermit is Virgo. I love when you show up in your own readings. We have Leo here in the Strength card, Saturn in the World, which is Aquarius and Capricorn, and Taurus in our King of Pentacles. We've got our King of Cups twice is Scorpio energy. High Priestess is Pisces. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Death card is more Scorpio. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which is also retrograde in the sign of Taurus and very close to Jupiter. So there could be some unexpected surprises, like twists of fate for the positive. So keep that in mind. It rules Aquarius, and the star is Aquarian energy too. Really powerful reading for you, Virgo. I hope you hung in there for the whole thing. I can't wait to get to the extended. Let's go see what this King of Cups is up to. Bye for now.